Okay. So what we're going to be doing is putting a satellite tag on this nail harbor seal that we're going to be releasing in a little while. And this tag here is what's called a spot tag. And what this tag will give us for data is the location of the animal and the temperature at which the animal is hanging out at. And the way it works is it has these two metal switches here that when the tag submerges, it actually shorts out the tag and tells it that it's underwater so that it knows not to signal. But when it comes to the surface, that circuit is broken, and then it'll send a message up to a satellite that's passing overhead, and through getting a number of hits on that, it will actually, through Doppler shift, it'll figure out where the animal is. And so the way that we attach this is we use a two-part epoxy, which is this stuff right here. And the way that it kicks over and hardens is an exothermic reaction. It will heat up, it will get warmer, but it's not hot, it doesn't burn the animal at all. So what will happen is we'll get the animal out of the tub, we'll restrain the animal, and then Katie will take the epoxy and she'll squeeze it into the cup and start mixing it up. We will take this strip off the back of the tag, and then we'll put some epoxy on the fur, and then we'll attach this to the fur of the animal, and then usually in about 3 to 5 minutes, it'll, what we call kick over, which means harden, and then it'll stay on the animal until the animal molts or loses its fur, and then the tag will come off. We make a really small footprint so that it doesn't bother the animal that much. We hope that we can get 3 to 6 months out of the tag. What's interesting and what's really important for the data that we collect from rehabilitated animals is to understand where they might go after they release, how well they do. One of the animals that we released during the unusual mortality event was a seal that they wanted us to move all the way down to southern New England, so we released it somewhere around Rhode Island. And that animal in 30 days actually went from Rhode Island to the southern tip of Nova Scotia and then all the way back to Long Island Sound. So they move a great distance, and this helps us understand the movements and understand how these animals might transmit disease from one place to the other, or why some animals might not have the problem. So it just puts another tool in our toolbox.
Does it hurt?
I'm sorry?
Does it hurt?
Oh, it doesn't hurt. Actually, no, it doesn't hurt. I mean, the animal does respond to us when it starts to get a little bit warm, but I've not seen it bother the animals at all in that sense, because it's just warm to the touch like if it's in our hand. So we can feel that, and these animals deal with it quite well.
And does it interfere with their ability to swim and forage in the wild?
Really good question. Does it interfere with the ability to swim or forage in the wild? I would say no, in the sense that the last animal we tagged went from southern New England all the way up to Nova Scotia and back, and we see them going to areas where other seals haul out, and we see them going to areas where we know other seals are feeding and doing seal behavior, and then keeping in mind that this tag will fall off within a year. So anything that we have in the middle of that time, yeah, you're going to annoy it, but it's just like if you got earrings or anything else, you might notice it. If we didn't have this mask on, I'd have a beard, but I forget that I have it. So, after you have it for a while, you get used to it.